Hello, hello, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I have the most beautiful yellow eyeshadow from Sydney Grace that I want to use today, and I've been trying to find a way to incorporate it into my looks, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, you know how I am. I just love my neutrals so much, but I've been trying to branch out. I've been trying to go out of my comfort zone a little bit and try some new things. So got my yellow shirt on, got my gold earrings on. I think we're ready. Ah yes, a good old-fashioned voiceover. I'm just prepping the skin right now, just kind of warming it up, getting the blood flow going. And now I'm going to take Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I'm going to put a little bit on my finger, warm it up, and then I'm going to lightly apply a small amount to my lids. To set my lids, I'm going to take the banana powder from Revolution Pro Beauty because I want to stick with the yellow tones, the warm tones, the goldeny tones for this yellow eyeshadow look. So I'm just taking a small amount of that on a fluffy brush and setting the eyelids. To begin the look, I'm going to take the Notorious Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to pick up the yellow shade called Edge, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Blanc type. We know that these eyeshadows are very pigmented, that's why I'm mixing them, so it goes on nice and soft and diffused for the first layer, and then we can build upon it as we go. I am just taking a little bit more of Edge by itself and applying it to the crease. I'm going in very low to just build the depth and dimension and build up that gorgeous yellow color. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. OMG, there she is. This is Lemonade from Sydney Grace Cosmetics, and let me tell you guys, Sydney Grace kills the eyeshadows. I mean, she has some of the best in the game, and this color is gorgeous. I'm just going to pick some up with my finger and apply it very haphazardly all over the eyelid, not really structured, just kind of making sure everything is blending into one another. Now that I've cleaned up around the eyes, we can go ahead and begin the face. I'm going to take some of Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Falls Filter for Superstar Youth Glow in the shade Light 2, and I'm just going to apply it with this flat foundation brush to the high points of my face. This is an excellent product to put on top of makeup, underneath makeup, and as you guys can see, it gives a glow that can be seen from space. Like, go put your sunglasses on because I just blinded you. I know I did. Surprise, surprise, Yucca makes another appearance. I'm just going to do what I always do for my base makeup, you guys, which is apply this to my cheek area with my favorite glow brush from Moda and blend it out. Yucca is a bomb concealer, but it's definitely closer to my foundation shade. So I'm going to take a little bit of Swan from Too Faced to use as my brightening concealer shade. And boy, does this baby glow. I love the way this looks under my eyes. It is so full coverage, so beautiful, and it blends like freaking butter. Well, what can I say? We are 2 for 2. You guys, I like what I like, and I love the Milk Makeup Brat Bronzer Stick. It is bringing my face to life as we speak, and it's just so easy to blend, so easy to work with. It's a beautiful shade. It looks so skin-like, and it just works well with all of my products. So, yeah, you guys know I'm just doing my normal thing, and it looks so good. Here we are at what I would like to call the mesh stage, and that is when we mesh everything together. It's when we bring the bronzer contour with the concealer, with a small amount of foundation, or in this case CC cream, and it is the circle of life. But truly, this is just the step that we do to make sure that everything is seamless and blended, but you still have that dimension that a normal face would have. And of course, you guys know we got to do the shimmy or a little jig, because if we don't, the whole look doesn't come together. It just falls apart. Oh, you go, girl. And just a little MAC Fix Plus on my damp beauty blender to do the final set and blend, as I like to call it. No more bend and snap, it's the set and blend. We are grabbing a little bit of Margie's Mix powder with a powder poof and setting the under eye area and T-zone. The Margie's Mix powder is a mix of RCMA No Color powder, Ben Nye Pretty Pink powder, and Revolution Pro Banana powder. And it just makes the absolute most gorgeous shade, so you can thank my girl Harush for that. Now we have a pretty kind of yellow warm base, so I'm going to take R260, which is the more pinky powder from Makeup Forever, and just set the rest of the face to kind of bring it all together. I even take the residual that's left on this brush when I'm done and sweep it under the eyes and around the T-zone to get rid of any extra loose powder. Now I'm just taking this big fluffy brush and just skimming it very lightly over my face to just remove any excess powder. Now I'm taking the Eternal Bronze Light from the Hourglass Ambient Edit Ghost palette and just bronzing my face. I've been really into this bronzer lately. You know, I use Physicians Formula so much, I kind of forgot how much I love this one, but it is so beautiful. It's the most beautiful tone of blush, and Hourglass's products, you guys know, they kill it every single time, and this just looks amazing. Seamless, diffused, soft. Mwah! Chef's kiss. I'm going to use my fingers and I'm going to dab a little bit of the MAC Glow Play Blush in So Natural on the tops of my cheekbones to prep it for a powder blush to go on top. Oldie but a goodie, coming in hot, Milani Luminoso. I'm just taking it on a fan brush and skimming it over the high points of my cheeks, a little bit onto the temples, and a little bit onto the bridge of my nose as well, because you guys know I love color all over the face, so this one is just complementing the yellow tones so well. Now I'm going to take the Amrezy Highlight because I kind of want something gold again, keeping with the gold yellow themes. And holy crap, this is so amazing. I forget how much I love this highlighter. It's beaming, it's wet, it's just, oh my god, look at that. I have nothing else to say. That's all I have to say. This highlighter's just so freaking good. MAC Fix Plus to seal the deal and set all that powder down. Alright, time to tackle the lower lash line. I'm thinking I'm going to do MAC Soft Brown mixed with MAC Saddle. I was going to do yellow on the lower lash line, but I thought it would maybe look a little too intense, so I thought doing the brown underneath would just look so pretty. I'm just going to take a smidge of edge, like a smidge, and put it on top of the brown just to kind of tie the whole look together and again bring out some of those yellow tones. How about a pop of pink? I think I'm going to use Marc Jacobs Highliner to fill in my waterline. I think this is just going to add a really fun element, and you know, instead of going with just straight up yellow tones, we're kind of mixing it, having fun, experimenting, and I just love the way this looks. I wanted my blush just a little bit more intense, so I'm just popping a tiny bit more of Luminoso on my cheeks. It's lash time, baby, and I got my KoKo Lashes in the style 5th Avenue coming at you right now. Oh, bitch. Doesn't a lash just make the damn look? I also added a little bit of Maybelline Great Lash in Blackest Black, and now I'm going to go in with the brightening shade from the Ambient Edit Ghost palette and just kind of bring a little bit of brightness and finishing powder to my face, and then I'm going to add a little bit of all three to the high points of my face as well. I am so excited for this lip. Okay, I'm taking MAC Sin and mixing it with Sephora Crush and just creating the most decadent cherry kind of Merlot lip. Oh, I died for this lip. This lip is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Because we are working with such a bold color, and I did mess up a little bit, I'm going to take the shade Copenhagen from NYX and just go over the edge of my lips. You guys know I love to do this to just kind of clean everything up and make it look really sharp. Look, what do I think? It came out so good, right? I was so afraid that the matte eyeshadow that I put down would be like too neutral and kind of too grayish, and that the shimmer shadow would be too neon, but it actually looks freaking awesome. Should never doubted myself. I was actually going to do a different lip. I was going to do Forever by Revlon with Mudslide lip liner, like a super like warm brown, almost rosy kind of lip. And then I got this one, and I was going to mix the two together because I thought this one looked super red, and I was kind of like, I don't want it too red, but then this one's too berry, and I didn't want it too berry and too dark. And then this one on the lips actually was perfect. I probably didn't even need this one, but I just tapped in a little bit to give it a little bit of creaminess and bring out a little bit more of the purple, and it exceeded my expectations. I love the way this looks. But yeah, another day, another tutorial, another time of me feeling myself. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for always loving and supporting my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.